What's up guys, I'm Ravi KK and welcome to another Java Swings tutorial. And in this video we'll see what are item listeners. So we'll continue with the part that we left off in our previous video. What we did was we just created three radio buttons and name of the color associated with each three radio buttons. Okay, that is red, green and yellow. So in this video we'll add item listeners to each and every radio button. Okay, and we'll change the color of our background as our program intends. Okay, we can add action listeners to our radio buttons as well, but we'll use item listeners for this example. Okay, so let's start adding listeners to our radio buttons. That is red dot add, sorry, item listener. Okay, so let's leave it as it is, and we'll create another listener class and pass the object from this add action item listener. Okay, so green dot add item listener. Okay, so in the similar way, yellow dot add item listener. Okay, so we'll see, we saw what are action listeners and now we'll see what are item listeners. As we proceed further we'll see all the listener classes, that is key listener, mouse listeners. Okay, so let's create another class which will listen to the events. On click of those particular radio buttons we'll add a code which will state that the background color of your frame should be changed. Okay, I guess we'll have to we'll have to implement all the abstract methods of this item listener class, that is item state change. Okay, so on click of the red radio button our background color should be changed to red, so we'll add an if statement over here, if loop over here. Okay, so if red dot is selected, okay, we'll have e selected over here. If it is selected then change the color of the panel to red. Okay, so let's start adding the code. What is our panel? Okay, p dot set background. Okay, set background color to red. Okay, so in the similar way, if yellow is selected, cl is selected. What's happening? I'm having very bad time with my typing. Okay, I'll have to improve it. If it is selected, we'll add p dot set background color to yellow. Okay, so in a similar way, if I guess now you're able to see, if green dot is selected, then p dot set background to color dot. So in the same way you can change it to whatever color you want. You have a whole list of colors over here. Okay, so over here we'll need green color. Okay, green. Okay, so let's run this code. Is there an error over here? Where is the error? Okay, so over here we'll have to pass an object of the listener class, that is, so let's create an object. What is the class name? It's radio listener. Radio listener rl equals new radio listener. Okay, so we'll pass an object over here, that is rl and rl. Okay, so let's run this code. Run file. It's taking a long time to run. Okay, so now look at this. Whenever I click, now look at this, the background color of our frame is getting changed. Okay, yellow, green, red. So in the similar way you can I mean, according to your application or according to your software, you can design your program. Okay, so for example, let's take into an example. If you're filling if you're creating a form which will accept name, first name, last name, you have two fields, that is male and a female. You can add radio buttons to both the fields. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll create a JFrame form and we'll see how to create radio buttons by dragging and dropping the radio buttons. Okay, so let's create another JFrame form. So let's add a name to that. It's a radio example number 2. Okay, so we have controls over here. So we'll search for where is the radio button. Okay, so a radio button. So in the same way you can edit the text, that is green, okay, yellow, so let's align it properly, and another color is red. Okay, so what we'll do is, as I said, we'll have to add all these buttons into to a button group. Okay, so by this it enables us to select only one radio button. Okay, so we'll drag and drop the radio button as well to our JFrame. Okay, and we'll add another panel. Okay, as we did in a previous video. So search for the panel, and we'll add a panel, and we'll just drag and drop this to a panel, and just increase the size of a panel. Okay, just change the positions. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll add all these 3 radio buttons to a button group. That is, just right click over here and just go to properties, and you'll find a button group over here. So instead of just selecting none, we'll add it to button group 1 that we dragged and dropped to our JFrame. Okay, so we'll close this, and we'll try it. We'll add an item listener to each and every button. That is, right click, events, and we'll find an item listener over here, item state changed. Okay, so it's jpanel1. So let's align it properly. jpanel1 dot set background color dot red, sorry, I guess it was green color. Okay, so color dot green. Okay, go to design part, and in the same way we'll add an item listener to each and every JRadio button. Item listener, item state changed, jpanel1 dot set background color to yellow. Okay, go to design, change to red, events, item state changed, jpanel dot set background to red. Okay, so let's run this code. Run file. Okay, so now look at this. Whenever we click, our background color changes. Okay, so in a simpler way you can design your application according to your needs. Okay, so that's it for this video, and I guess we'll be discussing what are JCombo boxes in our next video. Okay, so thanks for watching. Please please subscribe. If you have any doubt, please comment. Okay.